Hello everyone. Welcome to our weekly call. And today we have a very important and very on point topic. Today we will be talking about how to conquer back to school anxiety and most important three things to know for you as parent to deal with it. Well, we can split it to three most things. First is to help your kid, second is to help yourself, and third is emotional storms. Let's look at them all. First of all, to help your kid. Going back to school is a lot of changes for your kid, even if it's like not the first year. It's transition in schedule, it's transition in teachers, it's transition in classmates, it's transition in lot. There's so many things that come in play when they go back to school. When to help them ease as much as we can, we need to focus on two main things. First is to help them build connection with their teacher. Because when, especially if they small kids, we need to help them build connection with teacher. Put photos of teacher, talk about teacher, say to them that when you at school, your teacher as your mom. Like make sure that the connection between your child and teacher is safe and strong. Because if this will be a case, they will be going not in the lost woods, they will be going to certain person and they will go there much easier and with pleasure. Sometimes they run toward the teacher and hope that your kid got a beautiful teacher, but there's always building a connection between your kid and your teacher to help them is being there so they not feel lost, not feel alone, and know that there is some adult who can support and help them. The second thing in terms of helping your kid is helping them to stay connected to you while they are apart. Especially this important for small kids, pre-K, kinder, and like small. The smaller the kids, the more help they need in this area. How we can help with this? Some beautiful notes in lunchbox. Maybe you can have matching bracelet. Maybe you can have the same outfit and celebrating. Oh, look, we are the same. Maybe you can give something to them from yours. For example, if you wear something constantly and can give it to a kid. Maybe your teacher will allow to put photos of your family in the classroom. It would be ideal. So anything that will help them to understand that despite the space, despite the distance, they are still connected to you. And it's very important for them. And the smaller, the more important it is. So helping kids, let's summarize. Helping kids, help them build connection with teacher, help them build connection, not like build connection, help them stay connected with you while they at school. This is 2 points in terms of how to help your kid. How to help yourself and why is the second thing that we need to think about. When our kids go back to school, our schedule changes. We need to drop them off, pick up them, we need to pack lunches, we need to drop them to after school activities, and all that comes in play when they go back to school. Your change in your schedule needs and asks from you to adapt, to change your own not preference, what you do, change everything in your life basically. Because if in summer you used to have like long time coffee in the balcony or something like that, it becomes not the case and you need time to adapt to that. So make sure that you have some grace period toward yourself to help you adapt to this new change, to this new schedule, to this new lot. And maybe first few weeks you will be more tired, you will have less energy. It takes time, so be with ease about this and be with grace toward yourself in regards of this change and you adapting. And the third most important thing is to make sure that you are aware of emotional storms coming and be ready. What I mean by emotional storms, like imagine if you know the weather forecast and you know that storm is coming, you will like make sure that you take everything out from backyard that can be swept away, everything that can fall. Like you make sure that you have a safe space and nothing, like to minimize damage as much as you can. When you go, when your kids go back to school, you need to be prepared as well for the emotional storms, because you will be more tired. Kids will have much more emotions, and sometimes they cannot express themselves entirely. They cannot say, oh, I'm feeling this way, that's why I'm behaving this way. No, it will blow up in tantrums, in screams and yells, and more this energy in your house than before. And you can wonder what's happening, maybe something wrong at school. But sometimes just because it needs to go through adaptation process, just the time to get used to new schedule, because it's hard for them, it's hard for you, it's hard for all family. So when you prepare for this emotional storm, you can understand what's happening and do not react to the behavior, but rather than looking at the what stands behind the behavior. And when you prepare, you can just be as calm as a rock, like, okay, this wave coming, this can coming, and it will pass. For some kids it can take 1-2 days, for some kids it can take a week or two, for some it can take months too. And you know your kid, so those time frames, you can be more or less familiar what time frames will be in your case. But when you prepare, you know that this is coming, you can make sure that you take physical care of yourself, that you drink plenty of water, that you eat healthy, have a good rest, make sure that you take time to process what's happening with you, with your emotions, maybe journal, meditation, like spa, I don't know, whatever helps you release your emotions and stand calm. And it will help to ease those emotional storms. So let's summarize what we've been talking so far about. When we're talking about our going back to school anxiety, anxiety happens for everyone, for your kid and for you as parents. So we need to take care of kids, make sure they have a strong connection with their teacher and they stay connected with you while they're apart. You need to make sure that you have grace period for yourself to adjust to new schedule, to new load. And you need to be prepared to emotional storms and know how to deal with them. As always, I'll be tuning in every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Central Time in here for you. If you have any questions, drop them in the chat, drop in the comments. If you have some topics that on your mind constantly and you don't know how to deal, drop them. I'm here to support, I'm here to serve, and I'm here to help you all. See you on next week call. Bye.